happy Halloween from all of us here at Shore Sports Zone. I'm Rich Crampanis. Thanks for checking out Week 8 Friday night football action. And we found out that Halloween and high school football go hand in hand. We're going to show some great costumes from all the student sections around the Jersey Shore. We start here in Oceanport, where Shore Regional tangled with Point Pleasant Beach. A rematch of last year's state championship game. The Blue Devils certainly seeking revenge. They were impressive on Friday night. How about this for a top play nominee? The cheerleader in a sumo suit doing a cartwheel. Do not try this at home. Shore had a 3-0 lead at the half. Third quarter, the Shore defense is at it again. I think this is one of the most underrated players in the Shore Conference. James Bedell plays at a high level week in and week out. The defense gives the offense good field position, and it's time for Doug Goldsmith to go to work. Coming right at you. Goldsmith all the way down to the 2-yard line. On the very next play, Goldsmith. This young man has a nose for the end zone. He burrows his way in from 2 yards out. First touchdown of the game. It's 10-0 Shore Regional. More Blue Devils defense now. This is Dom Liana. They are a collective unit that plays so well together. How about James Bedell with the pressure that allows Mitchell Candido to get the sack? Point Pleasant Beach had trouble all night long with that Shore defense. Now the offensive line's getting some push. Blue Devils get some momentum. That's Kyle Massacre to the 15-yard line. And then it's Tyreek McCain around the right side. This is a 15-yard touchdown run. It's 17-0 Shore Regional. Now, Point Pleasant Beach was playing without Mike Fraunheim. He was injured. Jake Fioretti with a fantastic run here. We've seen him make plays all season long. This was down to the 47, but the drive would stall, and then Shore Regional would just melt that clock away. Chill, take a look at Goldsmith right there. Are you serious? This is a third down run deep in his own territory. Look at Goldsmith. Able to get the first down, and then here, Goldsmith is just moving the chains. Shore held the ball for a good portion of the fourth quarter. All that was left in doubt was whether the Shore defense could get the shutout, and they're able to do it as Candido gets the sack to seal the deal. 17-0 is your final. Shore Regional gets the win over Point Pleasant Beach. We know the backstory of this rivalry. Last year, Shore a convincing win at the end of the regular season, but Point Pleasant Beach was able to win the state championship against the Blue Devils. A Cinderella story to say the least. But now it's Shore getting a little bit of revenge. And after the game, Doug Goldsmith, that last time they met was certainly on his mind, talking about this victory.
Losing, it was just sitting in our hearts every single second. Like, we knew we would look into the game, and then we were just like, all right, Point Beach is just 1 week closer, and we just wanted to play them so badly and just get the W against them, which we did.
We went on knowing they were going to put out a good fight, and then we came in, we practiced hard all week, we knew what they were doing. And then at halftime we came in, we broke them down again and just started scoring on them. And then on defense we pretty much did every play they were running, it wasn't hard for us. We just did some rearrangements after halftime and then got the job done.
We stopped making mistakes. We stopped getting penalized. We had one big penalty, but the defense just shut them down. We had the one early drive, but we punted them in, and then we kept them in there. We got the ball and went down. That kind of put it away.
Let's head down to Ocean County. Big showdown between Toms River North and Brick Township. The Mariners, in front of the home crowd on Halloween, would get off to a great start. The sophomore quarterback Mike Husney has been a pleasant surprise in 2014. He's won a game ball, and here he goes. 22-yard touchdown run. It's 7-0. Toms River North strikes first. And the Mariners weren't done there. A rare miscue by Carmen Sclafani here. He's picked off by Bryce Watts. So Toms River North gets that early touchdown and a turnover. They're looking good. But Sclafani would settle down. After a field goal made it 7-3, here's Carmen on the run. Well, this is a great run. Covered 33 yards, and it would set the stage for Brick's first touchdown. It's Sclafani finding the end zone from a yard out. With 6:35 to go in the second, it's Brick in front, 10-7. But the Mariners would take the momentum into the halftime locker room. The end around to Bryce Watts. And we saw Watts make a great touchdown catch last week against Southern Regional. You saw the pick earlier in the highlights, and here he goes, 50 yards at the half. Toms River North has a 13-10 lead. But the second half was all Dragons. Check out Sclafani. He sells that give so well. Boy, he is a great running quarterback. Sclafani with the big run there, 34 yards. It sets the stage for 15, calling his own number. Great blocking there by the O-line. Sclafani coasts in. Bricks in front, 17-13. After a stop by the Brick defense, this is probably Sclafani's prettiest highlight of the night. You have to respect Sclafani as a passer, and so you're in a real dilemma. He's able to take off like that, and there he goes. A great touchdown run by Carmen Sclafani. It's now 24-13. Brick gets the ball again. And you have to remember, Carmen Sclafani played at Toms River North. He transferred to Brick. There's been a lot of animosity through the years. Well, Sclafani's just taking his frustrations on the football field. That's how you respond. Wow, what a great run. 48 yards. It would set up Carmen Sclafani's 4th touchdown run of the game. He had 250 yards on the ground. This made it 30-13, and that is how this football game ends. The Dragons pick up their 7th win of the season. One other note from this football game, Tommy Leach and Ray Fataruso of Brick were ejected late in the 4th quarter following a minor altercation near the sideline. Brick will appeal the suspensions, but if they're upheld, Brick will be missing 2 key cogs for next week's regular season finale. After the game, our Alex Lorenzo caught up with Carmen Sclafani, who talked about his stellar performance against his former team.
Well, this is special for me because it's a little personal. It's a little personal for some of the players on this team, some of the coaches. I mean, it means a whole lot.
The second half, it seemed like you really came out and just dominated the game. What adjustments did you have to make?
We had to adjust to one of their D linemen, his complete stud, one of the best D linemen we faced all year. We just had to adjust to him, and that's basically what we did.
My favorite costume of the night from the student section is that little Jackie Moon action. Love the Flint Tropics. Rumson-Fair hosting Raritan. And the RFH defense looking good early. Opening drive, Riley Sullivan is picked off by Mike Caruso. And Caruso with a good run after the pick. And RFH would capitalize on that turnover. 4th and 6, Mike O'Connor to Murray McKeffey. What a great grab. 26 yards. The Bulldogs jump out in front, 6-0. Now Raritan would get something going here. Check out this punt by Colby Jones. He had a little wind at his back. It helps. Good job by the special teams unit. The ball's down at the 1-yard line. So RFH has a long way to go, but they know how to get out of a hole. They turn to their workhorse, Charlie Volker. Volker, good change of direction there. Nice 20-yard gain, but the drive would stall. And then second quarter, it's Sullivan with the pass over the middle to Mason Sheehan to the 35. And then Raritan would get on the board. Volker is going to lose the handle, and it goes into the arms of Vito Aleo, just a sophomore. The scoop and score, Raritan has a 7-6 lead. But after the Rockets kick it off, ball's pushed back to the 10, and then Mike O'Connor's going to do something special. He has got some serious speed. Look at the quarterback outrun the entire defense. Mike O'Connor, a 90-yard touchdown run. And that makes it a 12-7 game. O'Connor's going to go for 2. He finds Kenny Ferrari. Remember, he had that game-winning catch against Manasquan. It's 14-7 Bulldogs. Then more RFH defense. Sullivan picked off by Jackson Reed. And now there's just about over a minute to go. It's 14-7 RFH, and the Bulldogs are going to try and get something going before halftime. And boy, did they get something going. Murray McKeffey is going to make an unbelievable catch. We have to slow this down and give it its proper justice. That is incredible concentration by Murray McKeffey. And hey, McKeffey's got himself a mixtape going because with 1 second to go in the half, McKeffey's got another big play. His second touchdown catch. Remember, no replay in high school football, but here at Shore Sports Zone, we go to the booth, stop it right there. Upon further review, the play stands. Great catch by Murray McKeffey. It was 20-7 at the half. Rumson-Fair goes on to a 27-7 win over Raritan. The Bulldogs improved to 5-2 on the season. Charlie Volker has been battling injuries all year long. He did not get very much action after that fumble. He continues to battle the ankle, but we've learned that Rumson-Fair has plenty of options, namely Mike O'Connor, who had 2 TD runs and 2 TD catches. And the highlights from Murray McKeffey were simply awesome. He will be up for a Monmouth Building Center game ball, and I hope the RFH fans come out in full force and cast their vote, because O'Connor and McKeffey certainly deserve to be honored later on this week. From Shore Sports Zone with a game ball, we go to Matawan. The Huskies hosting Manasquan. It was a 9-0 Matawan lead at the half. The defense was great in the first half, and they were at it again in the third quarter. Here is Isaiah Phillip with the INT, and it's pick 6 time. 25 yards, Matawan's in front 16-0. Now the Warriors would get on the board. This is Tanner Cowley over the middle, huge gain. It would set up a Bubba McAlary TD that made it 16-6. And then Manasquan would get the ball back looking for more. Cowley, the University of Virginia commit, another great grab, but this drive would stall. And so it's now time for Matawan's offense to go to work. Jimmy Pearson at quarterback, the senior, finds DeJohn Rogers. And DeJohn Rogers had himself a game. Here he makes another great catch. He's a confident player who plays both ways. And he can also catch the ball in traffic. This is a great grab by Rogers, but that wasn't his best highlight. Get ready for not only a Play of the Week nominee, how about a Play of the Year? Give me that. He just stripped the ball and took it to the house. My goodness, DeJohn Rogers with a defensive TD to talk about. Hey, DeJohn, break down that play for us.
Coach just told me he just fly off the edge and make this play. So I flew out, and the ball came out, scooped and scored, or grabbed it and scored.
When you made that play, did you have your eye on the ball, or were you just thinking sack?
I was just thinking, let me get a kill shot. I was looking for the kill shot, yes, definitely.
And the Matawan defense had one more great play. It's Justin Ferrara with the INT. This seals the deal. What can you say about the Matawan defense? They were the story in this football game. A pair of defensive touchdowns. The Husky flexing his muscles, and he should. A great win for Matawan. 23-6 is your final. The Huskies improved to 4-4 in the season. More importantly, they wrap up a playoff berth. Adam Elliott had 3 field goals in the first half. After the game, TJ Brustowitz caught up with head coach John Kay, who praised his kicker and his defense.
Well, our kicker's a great kid, man. I tell you what, Adam Elliott's a special guy. We just grabbed him out of the hallway, but he's unbelievable. But we don't like settling for field goals, but you know, after last week where the Long Branch kid had a big day running, we challenged our kids that we have to defend the run, and we don't stop the run, and, you know, defense has a struggle, so our defense really answered the bell today. So
What's it mean for you and for the boys to be in the playoffs with still a couple games left?
Oh, it's what you play for, you know. I mean, you set a goal early in the year, and you try to win championships, and that's what we try to do here. So our goal is to win a championship. We want to get back, you know, to the show.
St. John Vianney looking to go to 8-0 on the season. Monmouth Regional paying a visit to Homedale, and boy, this Lancers offense is a well-oiled machine. This is Jeff Sheard off to the races. Into Monmouth Regional territory, it would set the stage for Anthony Brown. Good job of working his way into the end zone. Look at how hard he has to work to get there. Great run by Brown. It's 7-0. And then just one of 2 passes on the night. This is P.J. Brachia. Almost gets in there. He's down at the 1. No worries. They turn to Aaron Mora. The offensive line, look at the push. Just what a great job by that unit. It's 14-0 just like that. Like I said, only 2 passes in the game. This was the long pass play. Brown over the middle to Sheard. Great catch right there. And you can see this St. John Vianney offense is just cranking. Mora with his second touchdown makes it 21-0. Now Monmouth Regional did a good job of getting on the board here. They put together a good drive. Isaiah Seawright continues to impress, one of the top receivers in the Shore Conference. The Fordham commit is going to grab this Jimmy Green pass, and Monmouth Regional is on the board. It's 21-7. But it was all St. John Vianney in this one. Check out Aaron Mora. Good run here near midfield, and just the very next play, it's Mora with another touchdown. His third score of the game. And boy, everything was just going St. John Vianney's way. Here the pitch to Jeff Sheard, and I want to show you something funny here. We're going to stop it right there. Take a look. He's running so fast, his helmet decal's flying off. That's pretty good stuff right there. Sheard finds the end zone, and then how about Aaron Mora, the cherry on the sundae? This is his best run of the night. He is just trucking. Aaron Mora, 4 touchdowns, 212 yards on the ground. St. John Vianney, 558 yards of offense. There is no question that this team is one of the best in the state of New Jersey. They are 8-0 and primed to make a deep run in the postseason. Another dominating effort for St. John Vianney as they get the win over Monmouth Regional. 55-14 is your final. We'll have more high school football action on Saturday right here on ShoreSportsZone.com. And don't forget, Sunday, we have the top play and top performer nominees, a chance for your school to win a Monmouth Building Center game ball. For our team at Shore Sports Zone, Luke Krampanis, Diane Krampanis, Alex Lorenzo, and TJ Brustowitz, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. A great night of high school football here at ShoreSportsZone.com.